Now moving on, Wouldn't gets credit for making modern psychology proper and experimental or empirical in nature. So they are saying is that you give the credit of modern psychology to Wouldn't. Okay, he was the person who's tried to study psychology in a very experimental manner, in a very logical manner, in a very proper manner. He is recognized as the father of scientific knowledge. So you give the credit of the father of scientific psychology to Wouldn't. Wouldn't and his colleagues, matlab Wouldn't and the people with whom Wouldn't was working with are called colleagues. Okay, Wouldn't and his colleagues took keen interest in analyzing the working of conscious experiences and mind. So Wouldn't and his colleagues, or his people with whom they were working with, they took a deep interest in analyzing it. Analyzing meaning in understanding how does your experiences help in development of your mind. Okay, conscious experience. What are conscious experience? Those experiences which you are aware about, how those experiences lead to the development of your mind. So this is what something which Wouldn't and his colleagues try to understand. This is what something Wouldn't and his colleagues try to analyze or understand or study it. Okay, using experimental or using scientific ways to study it. They used methods of introspection in order to study the composition of mind. Introspection meaning the thoughts or the views which you have within yourself is called introspection. Okay, things, your thoughts, your views, all those things which are there within you are called introspection. So he said that there is a connection between your introspection and your mind, meaning there is a connection between your thoughts, between your knowledge, between your views which are there within you, okay, which leads to development of your mind. Under this method of introspection, the person or the experimental subject during the experimental process is asked to describe in detail his experience or his mental process. Wouldn't and his colleagues were also recognized as structurists. So what is this method of introspection? In the introspection method, there were people called and people were asked various questions to which they had to give a reply, to which they had to give their opinion, and based on their opinion, people, okay, obviously the psychologists or the Wouldn't and his colleagues came to know that what were the thoughts, what were the views, what were the opinions of the people, and based on that they made analysis. So this is the experiment which the Wouldn't and his colleagues did on the people. That is, they asked them questions in order to understand what is their introspection or what is going on in their mind, what are their views, what are their thoughts, what are their opinions. Okay, and what all things are going on in their mental process, what all experiences they had in life which leads to the development of your mind. And that is why Wouldn't and his colleagues are also called as structurists. Structurist meaning because they followed proper structure in order to ask the questions to the people they were studying. Okay, that is why they are called as structurists also. Other psychologists did not accept the introspection method because when the subject gave his report, it could not be verified by another person. So what they are saying is that a lot of psychologists do not believe in this introspection method, or they do not follow this introspection method when they are conducting an experiment or when they are trying to understand human mind, because whatever I feel are my feelings. હવે કોઈ એના માટે guarantee ન લઈ શકે કે હા જયનંદિનીએ જે લખાવ્યું છે કે જયનંદિનીએ જે પોતાના views, opinions કે thoughts share કર્યા છે એ સાચા છે. Nobody can verify the report which was created by Wouldn't and his colleagues. કે whatever the person said was actually the words of a person કે ભાઈ psychologist મનથી લખી નાખ્યું છે. You don't know, right? So nobody was there to verify it, and because of that, people said that introspection method is something which you cannot trust, and based on that you cannot formulate laws, based on that you cannot formulate theories in psychology, because this gives rise to other methods in psychology. Now because introspection method was not accepted by psychologists, psychologists developed new ways in order to understand human mind, in order to understand human behavior. Okay, it led to development of different methods. After Wundt established a laboratory in Leipzig, William James within a short time established a laboratory in Cambridge, Massachusetts, to understand human mind, for which he gave a new approach. So what happened is, Wundt was the first person to start a laboratory in Germany. After Wundt, it was William James who started his laboratory in Cambridge. And why did he start his laboratory? In order to understand human mind with a different method, not using the introspection method that was given by Wundt. According to his opinion, instead of trying to understand the structure of human mind, in its place he wanted to study how man tries to function in the environment and how he behaves. So what did he say? He did not care about the structure of human mind or how human mind works or how does he function. Rather, he wanted to study how man tries to function in the environment that is around us, how do man react in the environment that is around us, how do we react in the environment that is around us. What is environment? The society. How do we behave in the society? How do we react in the society? This was something which William James wanted to study. This approach adopted by James is known as the functionalism or the functionalist approach. So the second approach which William James adopted was the functionalist approach or the functionalism. So I will go on from starting. So Wundt was the first person to whom you give the credit of studying psychology from a proper method or using an experimental method, and that is why you call Wundt as a father of scientific psychology. Now what did Wundt say? Wundt and his colleagues, okay, Wundt and his colleagues, they wanted to study human mind, okay, and he said that human mind develops based on the experiences that happen with a person, and the person has to be aware of the experiences that are going on in their life. For example, if I touch a hot candle, I get an experience of that I'm touching a hot candle. So next time, from my experience, my mind works, my mind understands that if I touch anything hot, I am going to get hurt, I am going to get injured, I am going to get burnt. So next time, if there is a hot object that is next to me, I'll be very careful. That is what is experience. So he wanted to study human mind based on the experiences which human beings are aware about or human beings know about it. Okay. So in order to study human mind, he used an approach which was called as introspection approach. Okay, and in this introspection approach, okay. So what happened was that he used an introspection approach. In the introspection approach, he asked the subjects or he asked the people about their experiences, about their thoughts, about their feelings, about their opinions, and based on that, he made a report. Okay, and Wundt and his colleagues are also called as structurists because they formed a proper structure in how to study human mind. Now what happened is, lot of psychologists did not believe in this introspection method because you could not verify the facts, you could not guarantee that the person who has said all these things are correct or not. કે એને મનથી જ કહાની બનાવીને નથી આપી કે ભાઈ સાયકોલોજિસ્ટે તે પોતે લખી નથી નાખી, એની ગેરંટી શું છે? So obviously introspection method was not something which could be trusted. And obviously Wundt was the first person to start a laboratory in Germany. The second person to start a laboratory was William James. Now what did William James say? That he did not accept the introspection method that was given by Wundt. He gave his new approach towards studying human mind, and that was a functionalist approach. According to that, he tried to understand human behavior and human mind based on the environment that is around us. That is, how do we behave in the environment that is around us? How do we act in the environment that is around us?